Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay. I hope you're having a great weekend. Today is 28th of January 2024 on Sunday. So I will be doing the Sunday's weekly forecast as usual. So let me first set things up here. Since I just came to a desk right now, just hold on. Okay, I see some comments. Good to see you everyone. Thanks for joining. And also let me make some quick announcements before I start the analysis. Okay, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's live stream about the questionnaire and also psychology topic. Yeah, if you haven't watched that archive yet, please do. And so that you know your own psychology and personality in trading. And today also I posted new questionnaire today on YouTube community tab. So if you can click on that and vote, I will be covering the topic next Saturday. So I think this is very effective to know your own psychology, and based on that result, I will be giving you some advice. So yeah, I hope you vote and join the live stream next Saturday again. Okay, so just hold on, let me set things up here. Okay, so now let me check comments now. All right, Reza, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, oh, he says, please explain a little about your 2024 projects. When will you start teaching more Ichimoku techniques as well as advanced price action, and will these be available on public channel? Thank you. Yes, so I will start to make the videos and also the price action techniques. And yes, I will share these in public YouTube and also my communities. So yeah, I officially, when I create a video and when I upload, then officially I will let everyone know. But for now, I just have to think about what kind of steps I explain, because I want to be effective in teaching and I want to do it step by step. So I'm still thinking what topics to cover in terms of Ichimoku techniques and also price actions. So yeah, please wait for me. But yes, those will be this year 2024's main topic on my YouTube. Yes, Gamer Storner, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Gan, also good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, you know, somehow these days this comment on YouTube is a bit strange, because I see comments now, but it doesn't refresh automatically somehow. And it just stops. And what I do behind is I close the chat window and open again, and then I see more comments. So I'm sorry if I'm reading your comments late, or if I didn't cover your comments, because on my end, I don't see all the comments. So I think this is some technical issue in YouTube, I guess, recently. It started like 2-3 days ago. So I hope it's gonna be fixed soon. Okay, Anis, thanks for joining. Abdul, good to see you. And Vic, also good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Bala, good to see you. And Ko, thanks for joining too. Good to see you. And Denish, thanks for joining as well. And Photo, good to see you. And Hiep, thank you very much for joining. And Ki, also good to see you. And everyone, thank you very much for joining today. So far I see the chat up to Ki Salamet comment. After that, I don't see any comments. So yeah, it's kind of frozen right now. Let me see. Okay, so now let me switch screen and start my weekly forecast. So as usual, I cover the Forex pairs and also gold, XAUSD, WTI, and indices, and Bitcoin, and the news. So now let me switch screen. Oh, by the way, GTS in April 2024 is now open. So if you're interested, please let me know by email. This is the 3 months training and also lecture program of my strategy and risk management and psychology management. Okay, so now let me switch trading view, and I will start as usual from Euro USD all the way down Swiss franc JPY first. Okay, the chart is still stopped, frozen up to key Slamet comment. So just to let you know. Okay, so now Euro USD weekly is completely flat still within the Kumo, and Chikou span is really close. So this is range to me in terms of Ichimoku, and Kumo itself is really flat, so no trend, and we don't really know which way it's going. Next, Euro JPY is now turning bullish. Last week was bearish, but now there is a Kumo Senko span A's up and Chikou span above candles. Oh, but then looks like now there is Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross. So yeah, I said it's bullish, but actually it's not. This is now range. The Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gold cross here means that this is the end of the uptrend. But it doesn't mean that the market goes bearish. It goes either bearish or flat, or it may continue bullish, and we can't really tell which way it's going. So for now, I have no bias in terms of the direction on Euro JPY. Simply when I see new direction on the daily or 4 hour time frames, that's the direction I follow. So Euro JPY, it lost the direction now by the weekly time frame. Next is Euro CAD. Euro CAD has been completely ranging too, and it's within the Y wave still. Y wave means, as I highlighted on yellow lines, highs higher and lows lower. So this is Y wave, and the market is still within the Y wave, and we can't really expect which way the market's going. Ideally speaking, I want the market to break either the resistance of slightly up here, resistance of 1.4733 or the support level, the support level of 1.4549. So let's wait for the breakout towards either direction, then follow the new direction. If the market breaks the resistance, then it becomes double bottom neckline breakout. So that's I think good bullish and buying confirmation. And if it breaks bearish, that becomes bearish in a wave. So either way, I think it's going to be a good breakout, and we can expect some nice pips to the resistance or the support as a target. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the breakout towards either direction on Euro CAD in this reason. But for now, I can't really tell which way it's breaking because the price is within the Kumo and Kumo is flat, Chikou span touching. So no direction. Okay, next is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is also flat right now, but like I mentioned before, the market has been resisted by descending trend line 3 times already. So I think the market goes bearish from here. And Chikou span touching and Kijun-sen Kumo flat, so no direction at the moment. But now if you closely look at the candles, there is an inside bar. So the market is within the win side, and last week was a doji. So if the market breaks bearish, 1.6349 breakout, then the market accelerates the downtrend direction. So I think it's going to be a great opportunity to sell if that happens this week. Okay, next is Euro Pound. Euro Pound has been bearish now, and it's about to break the new low, which is about 0.8504. And for now, last week the market broke the previous support, which was 0.8548, and now it's heading down to 0.8504. And once it breaks bearish, then the target is going to be great, which is going to be down here on the tip of the week from the week of the 1st of August 2022 down on 0.8338. So Euro Pound is now bearish to me. Okay, next is the Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc is now retracing, it retraced and it touched the Kijun Sen. But this one overall has been bearish. As I mentioned last week, it has been resisted by the descending trend line multiple times. So overall it's downtrend. And last week looks like the market was resisted by the Kijun Sen and also Tenkan Sen. So I think this market becomes bearish this week. So Euro Swiss franc, I'm looking for the selling opportunity this week. Okay. And next is the Pound USD. Pound USD has been completely ranging now, and there is no direction. For the last 1 month or almost 2 months, it's been ranging now. And the best scenario is to break the resistance of 1.2822, then target to 1.3140. And we can expect about 300 pips as a target. So I'm still waiting for that to happen, the breakout, and then follow bullish direction. And Pound JPY is also about to break the resistance, and I think it's about to break the resistance actually. I was waiting for the breakout last week, but it didn't happen, became doji. But that's even better because if this strong resistance level of 188.71 and plus the doji and plus new inside. So once it breaks, I think it goes up to 119 easy. So we may expect the pips of about 130 pips to 190. Then ultimate target is 195.33, which is up 645 pips. So I'm waiting for the Pound JPY to break that resistance, and this can be one of the best pair to trade. So I mark, let's see, I mark light blue as this is one of the best market to trade this week. Okay, next is Pound CAD. Pound CAD has been completely ranging, but then now overall in the bigger picture, like I mentioned, for the last couple of weeks or months, it has been bearish. The market has been resisted by descending trend line 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Last week was also resisted by this line, so I think this week will be bearish in the short term. So if I zoom in like this again, the market was resisted by the descending trend line last week, and this is again the Tenkan Sen below here. So if the market breaks Tenkan Sen, what's going to happen is, maybe you know already, the Kijun Sen retracement strategy. So Kijun Sen, flat Kijun Sen on the weekly is going to be target. So the target in this case is 1.6835. Yeah, so waiting for the Tenkan Sen breakout and reach Kumo or the Kijun Sen level. So I put arrow down in this market like this. Yeah, I can see that there is a strong resistance up here. Well, actually, strong resistance zone will be between these 2 or 3 weeks up here. So yeah, I think the market is pushing down this week and also in the month of February. Okay, so now again, next one is the Pound AUD. Pound AUD has been range, but again, there is a strong resistance level on 1.9350. So still waiting for the resistance to break. Then target is going to be 400 above, which is 1.9753. Okay, but now Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so we can't really tell when it breaks that resistance yet. And next is the Pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc is completely within the Kumo now, and Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span is now retracing to candles So overall, it seems to be range, and we cannot really tell which way it's going. But looks like the resistances are strong. I draw multiple resistance levels, and now looks like it's going down this way. I think we can actually draw the descending trend line like this way. Yeah, so it's been bearish overall. But it's within the Kumo. So I think most likely this week will be range until the market breaks the Kumo bearish. So most likely we won't be able to trade pound Swiss franc this week. And next is the USDJPY. So USDJPY has been quite tricky now, but last week ended with a pin bar and the inside. So if the market breaks the new resistance of 148.72, then I think the market takes off bullish, and the target is 151.96, up 334 pips. So this can be one of the best pairs if the market breaks the most recent resistance. And it's about to break. It's only, in terms of pips, it's only 60 pips away. So this may happen Monday, Tuesday, so we will see. So that's USDJPY. Basically, I think JPY pairs are bullish again. So next one is the USDCAD. This pair is completely ranging, no direction, so no trades. Kumo is too small, and the prices are between Kijun-sen Kumo and Chikou span is very close, so we better not to trade in this case. But one thing is about in terms of the candlesticks, you can see that there are two previous pin bars, and these are resisted by the Kijun-sen. So this is also part of the Kijun-sen retracement strategy. Every time, whenever Kijun-sen flat like this, every time the market deviates from Kijun-sen, it goes back. Every time the market takes off, Kijun-sen goes back. Away from Kijun-sen, resisted, and goes back to Kijun-sen. And here also the market went down. Then after this pin bar, the market went up to Kijun-sen. So this time, the market may be resisted by the Kijun-sen since it touched for the last 2 weeks, and this week and also in the month of February could be bearish. And it may go down to the previous low, which is down 1.3184. So I just see that these are two strong pin bars and strong resistances on the Kijun-sen. So my analysis is rather bearish this way. So that's USDCAD. So if I see selling opportunities, then I take trade to sell and see how much I can follow downtrend. To the previous support level, the pips is now 265. So we have enough room to trade on this one. Okay, so next is the USD Swiss franc. This market is also completely ranging, but I think I mentioned also that last week that this is also Kijun-sen retracement. So Kijun-sen is on 0.8788, so it looks like the market is now retracing. So, but this one is still very small pips. It's up 150 pips or so. So the room may not be enough to trail the profits. Okay, next let me move on to AUD base pairs. So first AUD USD. AUD USD has been bearish, so this one is also Kijun-sen retracement strategy has been applied. Every time the market deviates from Kijun-sen, it comes back. It deviates from Kijun-sen to the resistance, it's coming back. So now the price is touching the Kijun-sen, and once Kijun-sen breaks bearish, I think the market goes down to the support 0.6268. So in the long term, I'm on bearish side. So that's AUD USD. Okay, and I keep my arrow down like this way for you to remember. Okay, and next one is AUD-JPY. This pair is now bullish. So JPY pairs seems to be bullish now. In this one also, since Senko span A is up, Kijun Sen angle is now bullish, and Tenkan Sen above Kijun Sen and Chikou span above candles. But now we have in this big inside bar, from the week of the 4th of December, it has been inside up until today. So this means that once the market breaks bullish, then I think breaks the resistance easily and goes up, takes off bullish. And that's what I'm waiting for. It has been on the bullish in the waves, so I think the market goes up like this way continuously. And if the market goes bearish this week, I think it's going to be a very small candle, so we may not be able to trade. But if it goes bullish and breaks the inside and the resistance, then usually candlestick becomes very big because it's a breakout candlestick. Then we may have more opportunity to follow bullish, and you may be able to take more pips when it breaks. And that's an ideal situation. So I think the possible scenario to trade AUD-JPY is to buy. Okay, next is AUD-CAD. AUD-CAD is also retraced to Kijun Sen. So lots of Kijun Sen retracement happening right now on the weekly time frame. So I was saying that about the Kumo breakout. That's why you see arrow up like this, but now no more. So my view is rather bearish. Let's see if the market breaks the Kijun Sen of 0.8814. And when it does, the target is the previous low, which is 0.8563, and we can expect the pips of 230 pips to trade, or 240 pips to trade. So yeah, AUD-CAD could be bearish, and the sell will be the right call in this market. And next is AUD-Swiss franc. AUD-Swiss franc has been range, but as I mentioned also, this is in descending P wave, where the support levels at the same price and highs are getting lower and lower. So now this is the same P wave, and usually it breaks this way. So AUD-Swiss franc is also setting direction that I will be taking trades. And next is CAD-JPY. CAD-JPY is bullish to me, and it's about to break the resistance level of 110.63. So the resistance level is quite strong. And this time, or this week, it may not break because Tenkan Sen still below the Kijun Sen. So there is no buying pressure here, and Kumo is flat. So it may not break. But when it does, I follow bullish trend. So that's CAD-JPY. Last week was a pin bar, so there's a strong buyers, seems like. So and once the market breaks a resistance of, again, 110.65, then I think it's going to be a long and big candlestick. So we'll see if we can follow, if we can ride and follow that wave of the breakout. And next is CAD-Swiss franc. This market is now downtrend overall, but in terms of Ichimoku KTS, it's flat. Flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen, Chikou span is very close. So this may not be tradable. Okay, finally, Swiss franc JPY has been bullish. And it was about to break the resistance last week, but it didn't. But I think it's bullish overall because the Kumo is bullish and the Kumo thickness is getting bigger and bigger. So that means buyers are following in the long term, stably. If the Kumo is too thin, like down here, then this is overbought. So the market could retrace, actually has retraced here when the Kumo is too thin. But when the Kumo is getting thick, then it tends to go bullish in N waves. So Swiss franc JPY is bullish, so I mark purple on this one too, and waiting for the buying entry opportunities Okay, so that covered the Forex pairs on my watch list. So now let me cover gold and WTI. Okay, now I don't see any comments still. It's frozen up to key limit. So let me refresh the comment. So just hold on. Okay, now I see more comments. Okay, great. So looks like I have to refresh every time. Okay, I see lots of comments now. Okay, thank you very much for joining today. Oh, but then I cannot scroll all the way up. Yeah, oh yeah, this is I think the start. Right. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see comments now. But I think I have to refresh, at times today also. So now let me finish up my analysis, then come back to comments. Okay, so first XAUSD gold is now still bearish in the short term because again Kijun Sen is flat. So I think now I take out arrow up and I take the resistance, this minor resistance I take out because seems like it's now bearish. Kijun Sen is flat now, so the target is on the Kijun Sen on the weekly chart, which is which is down 1979.81 or 82. And also, if you check the daily time frame, it's within the Kumo. So we can wait for the Kumo breakout or the breakout of the support level of 2001.76, then the market is likely to go down to the previous support level, which is more precisely on 1973.22. Yeah, and Kijun Sen is before that. So yeah, gold has been on descending, reversing waves. So to me, it's bearish. Okay, so next one is WTI. WTI is now retracing, it's now bullish on the daily time frame, it's within the Kumo. But let me check the weekly first. The weekly is now going within the Kumo and it's losing the direction now. So we can't really tell which way the market's moving in this market. Okay, and also the daily time frame is also within the Kumo. So I think the topic is whether the market breaks the resistance level of 79.56 or not. If it breaks that resistance, then by the time the Kumo breakout is going to happen also on the daily, and I think the market goes bullish after this. So yeah, it's retracing after the bottom of here, 68 mark. Now it looks like it's bullish. Here the market went up and then P wave breakout bullish. So overall it's on N wave. So yeah, I think this market is now bullish in the short term, at least up until 79.56. Okay, so next let me cover indices. So first, Nikkei 225. Okay, Nikkei 225 on the weekly has been bullish and last week was bearish. So after the breakout of 33,814, it has been up for 2 weeks and last week now bearish. So it may be the time for the retracement. Like I mentioned, for the last 2 weeks, this is overbought because the Kumo is really thin. It's getting thinner. And the gap between Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen is also very small. So this was the overbought. So what may happen from here is that the market may consolidate for a while. For a couple of weeks, I think the market goes up and down, but without any major trend. Without creating the major trend, I think the market consolidates. And as it does, Kumo will be thicker even more. Kijun Sen will be flat and up and flat, most likely. And I think that will be an more ideal situation to buy as soon as Kijun Sen goes up on the weekly time frame. So for now, last week was bearish bar and there's a long wick exactly touched on 37,000. Now this can be retracing. Okay, so that's Nikkei 225. Okay, and next one is Dow Jones. Dow Jones has been bullish also, and it broke the psychology number of 38,000 last week. So now it's heading towards the next run number, which is 39,000. And what's good about this market is that Ichimoku Kumo is bullish, and both Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen bullish, and Chikou span above candles. So Dow Jones is completely bullish now. Okay, and next S&P, sorry, Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also bullish, and after the breakout of the resistance 2 weeks ago on 16,980, now it's bullish. Last week was pin bar, so it may retrace, but still overall Kumo is bullish, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up, Chikou span above candles, so for me it's bullish, and target is again 18,000. So Dow Jones and Nasdaq are bullish. And what about S&P 500? Let me check this one. S&P is also bullish. This is identical almost to Nasdaq. But yeah, this one is also bullish. So basically all the US indices are now bullish in terms of Ichimoku, and they are not really overbought yet. So I think the trend continues until Kumo gets thinner. Okay, next is Eurostoxx. Eurostoxx was also bullish and it broke the previous resistance of 45.93, and I think that was significant. And this is not moving, it's closed. And close price above the resistance, and when the market sees this situation, I think more buyers may follow, and it goes bullish continuously, I think. So for now, this is bullish. Eurostoxx is not bullish. Oh, but then Kumo is really thin. Kumo is really small. If you remember the Kumo on S&P 500, it's like this thick. And also Nasdaq this thick. And Dow Jones, Kumo has been this thickness. But Eurostoxx is this thick. So Eurostock market is really thin Kumo. So that means that this could be overbought and the market may retrace from this week. So yeah, I'm sorry, I said that this breakout was significant, but considering the Kumo thickness, this may be not. It may be a fake out and the market may retrace. So watch out on Eurostoxx. Okay, so next one is FTSE 100. This market has been completely ranging now. Last week ended with a bullish bar, so this is now completely ranging and no direction in the market. So let me take out these arrows. Okay, next CAC France. CAC France also is about to break the new resistance, and it's heading towards 7,700. So this one is also bullish from the stock market. So yeah, let's see. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, so there may be not enough buyers to push the market up, but we'll see. Okay, next is DAX index. DAX is also bullish, German 40. It's above the resistance. So like I mentioned last week also, this is a reversal pattern. The previous resistance became a new support. So this is a reversal pattern, and I think the market takes off bullish. So yeah, German 40 is also bullish to me. And next is Nifty chart. Nifty chart is now retracing. So like I mentioned, you better wait for the breakout of either direction. Breakout of 21,283 or breakout of the resistance of 22,146. In between, I think in between these prices, I think the market just fluctuates. It goes flat in range. Okay, so next is A200. This market is also flat, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So although it seems to be bullish, there may be not enough buyers to follow and to break the resistance level of 76.50. So to me, it's range until it breaks the resistance and close above the resistance. And finally, Hang Seng Index, HSI. Hang Seng Index has been bearish continuously. Last week turns out to be bullish, but overall still bearish. Kumo Kijun Sen down, Chikou span below candles. So if you see some selling opportunities, if you trade this one, then I think that will be the right call. Okay, so that covered whole index analysis. And now let me cover the cryptos and BTC USD. Okay, Bitcoin has been down, like I mentioned, but looks like now it's closing with a bullish pin bar. So let me see what happened exactly based on the daily time frame. Yeah, okay, in terms of the daily time frame, I mentioned that this market is bearish because it broke the previous support became resistance here, and previous support became resistance here too. So I was thinking that the market goes bearish like this way continuously, but for the last 3 days it has been bullish. So Bitcoin is really tricky move as compared to Forex, but for now it's range for the daily time frame, so it's losing that direction. Okay, so now let me cover news. Okay, so here's news website. I scroll up and click on the calendar from 29th of January until the February, until February 22nd. Okay, like this, and click apply. Okay, so tomorrow Monday we have no big news, and 30th Tuesday we have retail sales in Australia, and also gross domestic product in Germany, and also gross domestic product in Euro. So be careful on these big news. Wednesday 31st we have also a couple of big news, which is one is RBA, CPI, monthly CPI, and also basically CPI report. Consumer price index is big on AD pairs, or some other pairs also on Wednesday. And also there is retail sales in Germany too, and CPI in Germany also, and also in the US there will be monetary policy, rate decision, and FOMC press conference. So Wednesday could be a big day for everyone, just so you know. And Thursday the 1st, we have some big news also, CPI, unemployment rate in Euro, and also another policy meeting and rate decisions in UK. And PMI report, manufacturing PMI in the US. So we have quite big news, a big number of news on the 31st and 2nd in January and February. And the 2nd February, there are some couple of big news, which one is labor force participation rate, non-farm payrolls, right? So Friday 2nd, non-farm payrolls is going to be one of the biggest news among the markets. And that's it. So overall, watch out on the news on Wednesday, and also Friday, non-farm payrolls. And that's it, the things I covered today. Okay, so now let me check some comments. Again, good to see everyone. It's been always nice to see you here on YouTube, and I hope you're having a great weekend today. Okay, so let me see some comments now. I scroll up all the way, and yes. Okay, good to see you, good to see you. Okay. Okay, Om says, When you exit a trade with a small loss and suddenly it goes your way, how do you manage your psychology? It's so hard to watch it go your way when you are out of the trade. Oh yeah, so I had that feeling before. Oh, can you see the comment? Oh no, hold on, let me refresh the chat. Just hold on and show this on the screen. Okay, hold on, let me see. Now, okay, from the question from Om, he says, hi Kay, when you exit a trade with a small loss and suddenly it goes your way, how do you manage your psychology? It's also hard to watch go your way when you are out of trade. So yeah, I had the same psychology, same experience, same feeling before, but now I don't. Because the markets are moving every day with or without you. So even if you didn't take it, you always have the next trade, next chance. So with that mindset, I don't feel FOMO or I don't feel bad, even if the market goes my way after my exit. And also I follow rules with my strategy, and I know the rules are the most important to follow, because by following my own rules, I know I won't be losing and I make profits. And by following the rules, I exited the trade. And yes, it may go towards my way after my exit, but I follow the rules and I'm just fine. So yeah, so that's how I feel right now. And also, if you experience more trades like that, then you start to feel less emotion. Especially when you backtest, Forex Tester. I use Forex Tester to backtest, but out of 100 trades, these things happen. But although these things happen, if you keep trading and trading by following your own rules, then you know eventually out of 50 trades, you make profits overall. So this kind of missing pips is not really important for me. Yeah. So if you focus on the long-term trades, not only this one that you missed the next profits, but also long-term trends out of 50 trades or 100 trades, then this won't really mean anything. Okay, but that's a good comment, and I think I feel the same. I felt the same actually before. Okay. Yeah, Z-Boss, good to see you. Thanks for joining from India. Good to see you. Okay, Cash says, why USDJPY's supply is pretty dead on all frames. USDJPY is now, to me, it's, hold on, let me again share the screen. And yeah, so USDJPY is here, and yeah, it's now turning bullish. Again, waiting for the breakout of 148.72. Yeah. So JPY is getting stronger now, but it may turn weak, I think. In terms of the Forex, these movements are basically due to fundamentals. So I think for now, until March, JPY pairs are bullish, but then after March, I think it turns bearish because of what BOJ says. So we'll see. As the time gets closer, then I will do analysis based on the fundamentals also on JPY pairs. I will share more deeper analysis on news in Japan. Okay, hello Prince from Africa, thanks for joining, good to see you. And Future Trader, thanks for joining from West Coast, good to see you. It must be early morning, but thanks for joining. Okay, and all right, so let me check some other comments. Maxil says, hi Kay, after you look up your pairs, can you check NZDC AD? Okay, let me see. NZDC AD. Okay, so here is NZD-CAD, and first, by looking at the weekly time frame, so it has retraced Kijun-sen. Wow, so there are lots of Kijun-sen retracements happening on the weekly chart these days. This one also. So how I do is I analyze markets from the trends first and Ichimoku lines. Sometimes I speak myself that, okay, after this top, the market has been on downtrend on the reversed waves continuously until the week of 18 September last year. After 18 September last year, there was a double bottom down here and neckline breakout. This was the start of the new uptrend, but then now it was resisted by the previous resistance, and now it's retraced to Kijun-sen. So what's going to happen now is, seems like for the last 2 weeks has been bearish. I think the market continues downtrend, and it could go down to the previous support level, then continues range. So in the very short term, to me, it's bearish. It's downtrend on NZD-CAD pair. And now Kumo is flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span touching. So this is range. So this week could be bullish, bearish. We can't really tell. But I think on the monthly basis, it's now bearish. Or at least on the multiple weekly analysis, multiple weeks analysis, it's bearish now. Okay, and if I also check the daily time frame, okay, daily is about to break the Kumo. After this long range breakout, the previous support became a resistance. So yeah, this is, I think, now about to be bearish in the wave. So daily is also bearish to me. And 4 hour, 1 hour, right? So let's see, 1 hour is now bearish also. 1 hour already broke the Kumo, and Kumo down, Kijun-sen down, Chikou span below candles, so it's bearish. So yeah, that means the market could break this double W bottom here, 0.8177, and this week, I think it continues bearish this way. So yeah, NZD overall is now downtrend. So that's my analysis. Okay, yeah. Golam says Pound USD. Pound USD I covered already, but this is now range. In terms of the weekly, it's been resisted by the descending trend line. But rather this is, now it's more range. Yeah, it's been range and Chikou span touching, Kumo flat. So there's no direction right now. The only possible trade scenario is to buy at the breakout of 1.2822. So target is 310 pips above once that happens. So that's Pound USD. Okay, let me see. JJ says, when you open 2 positions, every trade you risk 1% or 2% per position. I take 1% per position. Yes, Ko says, Chikou span is a support line, but it always gets my attention and makes me want to enter trade whenever it tracing the previous 26 candlesticks. And also when it breaks the price range and go opposite. Right, that's actually the Chikou span trace. Just like here, Pound USD. From Chikou span viewpoint, it has been bullish, and for the next couple of weeks, this is now bearish. From Chikou span viewpoint, this is Chikou span trace. But I'm waiting for the breakout of the resistance, and that means I'm waiting for the Chikou span breakout as well. Because when that happens, I know the market trends bullish stably. But yeah, in this case also, Chikou span, from Chikou span viewpoint, it could go bearish, so the market could go down, but then there's a thick Kumo, and this is not ideal to trade, because even if it goes bearish, it may be very choppy within the downtrend. So that's why I say the only possible scenario is to buy on this pair. But yeah, Chikou span is really powerful. Chikou span alone has multiple strategies. So Chikou span is really important in that sense. Okay. Yang says, what percentage of your income is coming from trading? I don't really count, but I withdraw every 3 months from Forex account. Yes, but Forex is my main source of income. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, JJ also says, have you ever had the chance change broker more than once in a single year? No. I always use XM. Okay, SM, thank you very much for your comment and also your reminder for the like button. If you like the live so far, please press like button, that would be great. And please subscribe. Yeah, my goal of my YouTube channel is now to achieve 100K. So please subscribe, and if you can share my YouTube account to someone, that would be great too. Okay, Riyadh says, hi Kay, hope you're good. How does the video that I shared to you Friday impact your God belief? Oh, let me reply that by email. Okay, this is Forex, so I don't really go into some other topics here. Okay, Dynasty says, do you exclusively trade Ichimoku? In general, I try to keep a chart as simple as possible. Yes, I only use Ichimoku in higher time frames when I analyze my trades. But on lower time frames, when I enter trades, I use the other indicators like Bollinger Bands or stochastic. Hello, Lady Crypto. Thanks for joining. Good to see you here. Okay, and Arne says, through the review, we saw Swiss franc as the strongest and JPY as one of the weakest. Does it mean Swiss franc JPY is the best chance? Yeah, I think so. Swiss franc JPY is not bullish on the weekly, so and the strength is really, great. It has been bullish. Swiss franc has been strong. JPY has been weak. So this is a nice and stable uptrend on Swiss franc JPY. Okay, please XAUSD. Gold has been now bearish in the short term. Like I mentioned, gold is now retracing to Kijun Sen or the previous support level around 1973. In the long term, it's range. In the short term, it's bearish, I think. Okay, Gabriel says, hi Kay, hope you are doing well. Do you keep any open positions during the weekend close? Yes, I do. Also, what is your protocol if you spot a market breakout close to your sleep routine? I don't enter trades before I sleep. So most likely I won't enter trades. But yeah, I do hold my positions over the weekend. Yes. Trading Guru says, hi Kay, do you trade the original strategies like Kumo breakout, which may give more pips and long runway? What advice? I do watch the Kumo breakout, but it doesn't make me trade. I always check the lower time frames for my entry confirmations, but when I see the Kumo breakout, that could be a plus. So let's say if I compare two pairs, one no Kumo breakout and second Kumo breakout, then I may take the second Kumo breakout market to enter trades. So Kumo breakout is my priority whenever I choose the market to trade. And one of the criteria I look at when I choose the market to trade. Okay, Gamerstone says, can we utilize Kyushu Ashi in gold as well? Yes, you can use Kyushu Ashi on any markets. Okay, Boarding says, can you please show your Ichimoku settings? Sure, my Ichimoku setting is default. It's 9, 26, 52, and 26. It's a default setting. Okay. Charles says, why JPY so weak and what would change them dollar weakness? JPY is weak simply because the JPY interest rate is lower than USD. It's a fundamentals, and that's why JPY has been weak. Okay, and let's see. 29 Billy says, what is your opinion on USD-JPY next week? USD-JPY still seems to be bullish now. Yeah, like I mentioned before, USD-JPY on the weekly has a previous pin bar in the inside. So once it breaks the resistance of 148.72, then I think it takes off bullish up to 151.96. So yeah, for now, I think it's bullish. And this is the last comment I see, but let me refresh again. I may see more comments. Let me double check. Okay, so looks like this was the last comment. Okay, so I covered all the comments today. Okay, so anyways, looks like the markets are still a bit choppy, but we do see some new trends these days. So let's focus on the analysis and at least check charts once per day, at least. You don't have to take entries, but I recommend you to check charts at least once per day so that you can catch up, keep updated on what's happening among the markets. Because let's say if you don't monitor for 2-3 days and you monitor chart, you open chart next day, then the whole situations may be different. And you have to have the fresh chart for an analysis. But if you have been watching the chart at least once per day, then you remember the patterns and you remember what has been happening among the markets, and it gives you more right decisions to enter trades if you want to. So again, you don't have to enter trades every day, but I recommend you to at least analyze and check charts once per day in this reason. It's like psychology too, like it takes time to catch up if you haven't watched something for a long time. So yeah, so that's my recommendation. Sometimes you have to take days off because of the emotion or psychology not being there. And then sometimes I also take some days off. But I do check charts every day. So that's also very important, I think. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I see one comment from Robin. He says, oops, hold on. Let me refresh the link again. Okay, this is going to be the last comment I will be reading today. So, yeah, Robin says, what does your trade day look like in terms of when you take breaks and when your trading day starts and finishes? Oh, I have daily routine video in this YouTube. So please check that video. I have day in the life video in my YouTube. So then you will see my daily routine in there. Okay, so now I think I'll finish my live stream. So thank you very much, everyone. And I wish you have a great rest of your weekend and see you on the next one. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Okay, bye for now. またね. Thank you very much.